Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the next episode of my Bolton career mode. This is going to be the last episode of season 2. We'll really wrap this up pretty fast because we already exceeded the expectation for the season from the board. I decided that I will play one game in this match, in this episode, and sim the rest. So as you can see here, we are in 5th place, and I decided that I'm going to sim all the way to the end of the season, and I will play Manchester United in the derby match after this Everton match right here. So I'm going to play the Everton match, and I will play the Manchester United match in for the derby match in the last episode, in the last game of this episode. So you can see we're here at Goodison Park, and we decided that we're going to go with a full team because we really want to get the 3 points in this match. You can see we are in 5th place, but we have a game in hand, and if we do win this match, we do move up into 3rd place. We have the best defensive team in the league, which I'm very happy about, and we really have a squad that has gelled over the season and become united as one, and I'm very happy with both wonders. As you can see here, this is our lineup that we're going with, the regular lineup as usual. Next season I want to bring in some players so we can also rotate players, because if we finish in this position, we'll be in the Europa League, and we really need players to rotate off and on the bench. You can see then the 7th minute, Dodo on the ball doing some pretty skill moves, cleverly try to intercept, and he puts it on his left foot, tried to put it around Howard, but it was intercepted. But you can see I was saved. Here's the Gray on the ball. He's on the ball and he tries to break on the counter, and he sends it back down to Witter. Witter sends it up, but McCarthy intercepts, sends it to Barkley. Barkley to cleverly holds it up and tries to send it over to Lukaku, and does, and his shot was saved by White. Beautiful play from Everton, where you can see Howard tried to clear the ball, it lands to Gabriel Jesus, who scoop turns around one to beat him, cuts back in, and he takes the shot from wide and hits the wrong side of the netting, and it's still 0-0. But you can see in the 54th minute, Ross Barkley tried to get a header on target, and it was just wide of the target, and hit off the post and goes out for a goal kick. But here you can see in this minutes after that, Gabriel Jesus tries to break on the counter attack, cuts back in to put it on his right foot and takes the shot. And a shot like that, in an opportunity like that, you'll expect the top goal scorer in the league to put it in the back of the net. Kovalenko on the ball, sends it to Dodo. Dodo sends it back to Kovalenko. Kovalenko sends it to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus tries to take it and does, and puts it in the back of the net in the 64th minute. That's the striker that we know, and that's the striker that he has made himself to be. He puts himself in that situation with a reputation that rhymed, that will carry him through to the end of the season, hopefully as the top goal scorer, and to win the Golden Boots in the BPL for this season. Beautiful strike beating Tim Howard, and he collects his 18th goal in the Barclays Premier League in the 64th minute. He was making some subs, bringing on some new fresh players just to break on some counter attack in football. You can see we send a beautiful ball over to Dodo. Dodo doing his regular Brazilian flair and tries to cut inside, and does, sends it to Ezekiel. And Tim Howard gets a save to it and gets a hand to it, and it goes behind for a corner, which nothing came about. Number 24 goalkeeper, the United States goalkeeper, got a hand to it, and he got it out, saving his team from getting that. But you can see some beautiful passes, and then he sends it up to Clough. Clough on it, Zach, and sends it over to Dodo, and Dodo puts it in the back of the net in the 90th minute, just to cement the 3 points for us, and to put us up into 3rd place in the table, which would actually carry us even further up in the expectations that the board expected us to reach this season. I'm very happy with that. Beautiful finish from Dodo, and the number 17, who I must say actually feels like Alexis Sanchez in this game. That's why I gave him number 17. grabs us the 3 points in the closing minutes. You can see we dominated this match with shots, but they dominated with possession as usual. That is how the CPU plays. You can see Dodo did get man of the match. He scored a goal, and but he didn't make any assists. But he was very much alive in the game. You can see though, same in this match here against Crystal Palace. We do win it, and we got an injury, but Casada is only out for 7 days, which I'm happy about because Casada is an important first team player for us. We're training Gray as usual along with Gabriel Jesus, trying to get Gray up to that overall where we can be satisfied with him. So we got 2 trainings out of the thing because we'll have a break in between the 2 trainings. You can see Gabriel Jesus is pretty close to the 78 overall, which I'm happy about. I have some monthly scout reports. I'm signing this guy here, Pedro, and that's all we got from it. Kovalenko did accept his contract that will offer him the other day, and this is our next match here against Spurs away from home at their ground at the White Hart Lane, and we do come out with a loss. Lacazette scoring 2 goals in that match, and we lost the match 3-0. Some more player training right here. We're training Gray, and he's growing closer to the 76 overall, and we're going to sim this match here against Liverpool once more, and we do come up with a draw with the equalizer in the 76th minute. And more player training as you know, and Gabriel Jesus is going up as well as Gray, and Gabriel Jesus is now a 78 overall striker, and Gray is now a 76 winger. You can see Gray actually wants more money on his contract. A player report from England, and we had no one to sign, so we just left people there. So we have this person here. We send him to Poland, which is the side, the national side that we are managing at the moment. Of a match here away from home against West Ham. I will come up with a draw. Pisano picking up the goal, and there Lanzini, the Argentina attacking midfielder, pick up the goal for them. We're simulating this training, and neither 2 players grew in their overalls, but Gray did grow in the progress to reaching a 77 overall that we're wanting to reach in this season. And here's our next scouting report from Brazil, and we didn't have much persons, no one really here that really entices us, so we left those 2 players in there to continue training. As match here against Manchester City, and we do lose it 1-2 at home, and which is expected because they are a better team than us, and more player training right now. So guys, you can see a youth player wants to come out, and that is Amos, and we decided to give him a contract along with Clough finally decided that he wants to stay at the club, so we're going to give Amos his contract and to get up into the senior squad, and we're going to give Clough a contract to extend his contract because he's running down. You can see though, finally now the last match of the season in season 2, and we're playing it against one of our rivals in the league, Manchester United. They're in 2nd, we're in 5th, and it's the last match of the game. Even if we finish with this match, I don't think we'll probably finish up to 3rd place. That's if we'll score more goals than the other team with a better goal difference, and hoping that the teams above us do not win their game or get a draw, so they will have to lose and we will have to win. But you can see though that we are playing at home in the last match, so we can give our fans something to rejoice about, even though they must be rejoicing because finishing 5th in the league after just getting promoted from the championship is a great achievement. In the 6th minute, you can see Adam Johnson on the ball, sends it up to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus skips past one, continues daggering run, and takes a shot across from keeper, trying to beat the former Barcelona goalkeeper Victor Valdez at his post, but it didn't work. Blint intercepts the ball, sends it up to Pastore to Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney sends it back to Shadalin. Shadalin sends it back to Rooney. Rooney takes a shot from wide, but did not trouble our goalkeeper White in goal. I'm pretty sure he had it covered. We can see though Mata is on the ball. Mata tries to run down the wing, try to create a attack. Sends it to Schneiderlin, sends it back to Mata, but Mata sends it to Gabriel Jesus, sends it over to Dodo. Dodo back to Gabriel Jesus, and he tries to put it around Victor Valdez. And the top goal scorer in the league could not add one more goal to his tally to make him even one more higher than Wayne Rooney, who is in second place. Wayne Rooney tries to get the ball around our defense but couldn't. But you can see we couldn't get rid of the ball. Pastor sent it over to Schneiderlin, and Schneiderlin shot was wide of the post. So in the 79th minute we decided to bring on Leon Bailey to add some pace on the wings, because Adam Johnson, as you know, is slow, and we want to break on a counter attack when Manchester United is playing high pressure. But that did not work out for us, and the last match of the season we did draw, and you can see that Manchester United actually did dominate us in this match. We had no shots on target but 2 shots, and Javier Pastore got man of the match for Manchester United. The Argentina midfielder, 84 rated, they get man of the match for them. But you can see we'll have some more player training after this match. I did show you all the player trainings for this. We did for the rest of the episode. We did get 11 million for finishing 5th in the league. As you can see there, beautiful season for us, a wonderful season for us, very successful. 17 wins, 14 draws, and 7 losses. I really hope that next season we can actually change those draws into wins and hopefully challenge to reach somewhere in the Champions Cup or even finish in the Europa League. Again, Gabriel Jesus did finish with the top goal scorer and got the golden boot with 20 goals in the league. And you can see Dodo, his Brazilian teammate, did get the assist lead with 16 goals, adding our White, our goalkeeper White, got 17 clean sheets in the league. And you can know that those 17 clean sheets came from those draws that were had. But anyways guys, you can see that Clough and those other 3 players did decline their offer, so I decided to give them and improve their offer, and Bailey did accept as long as Bennett, but Clough declined again because we didn't have the funds in our bank. So we did adjust that and gave him a contract again, and he did accept. But you can see it's our youth squad at the moment. I'm decided to sign up those players that are 17 and some of them that are 16 into the senior team, and next season in the transfer window I'm going to send all them out on a 2-year loan and see after the 2 years where they are in their growth in being a professional footballer. And let's just hope that they actually do become, I would think most of them will become first team players, because we don't have that quality in the squad right now, in the youth squad right now. You can see those players did accept, which I'm very happy about. So now they're in the squad, and we'll have our next monthly report right here. We signed this guy right here along as that next guy from Brazil. So it's 2 players from Brazil. So you can see that Joseph White went up 8 ratings. Our goalkeeper went up this season. Pisano is going down in rating because he's getting to that age. Villa went up by 1, Wilson down. Derek up by 2. They can see, if you want to see these players as usual, you can also pause the episode and just look in further details. You can see Leon Bailey went up by 3, which I'm happy about. He's a quality player. I just wish he had better skill moves and those things. But Kovalenko went up by 3, and Dele Alli went up by 1 in this season. Swanson went up by 3, Bennett went up by 3, which is a player from our youth squad. And these players did not get a rating, but Gray went up by 6 thanks to my training. He was green, so thanks for the player training, he did go up. Clough went up by 2 in this episode. Gabriel Jesus went up by 6, Solanke by 2, Ezekiel up by 2, and I believe that Dodo went up by 1 in this season. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. See you all in the next episode very soon. So let's end it. Amazing season, good performance in the domestic cups. God bless you know. Peace.
We ain't never gonna quit it.